Ways to overcome insecurity and comparison. So I just got back from a trip from the DR a couple weeks ago. And from the second I jumped off the plane, I was getting a whole lot of attention. And mind you, I was with a bunch of beautiful women. But does that mean anything for anybody else? No. Just in that moment, I was getting a certain amount of attention. So let's fast forward to a week afterwards. I got back from my trip and me and my friend wanted to go to the mall. The mall was pretty packed and me and my friend were walking around the different stores, getting clothes, looking at stuff. Every single time we would go to a store, a dude's head would turn. This way, that way, this way, that way. But most of it was not going to me, it was going to my friend. And understandably, because she's beautiful. But that situation, since they were back to back, it got me thinking, like, if I didn't know how to process this the right way, what would I think? If you've been around a friend and they gotten a compliment while you're insecure, it's going to make you feel some type of way. And insecurity will take you down two different paths. Number one, some type of confusion. When somebody doesn't feel like you deserve something and you keep getting it, you got to remember if they're insecure, it's going to make them upset. And this is what a lot of people do in their minds when they don't feel as if you deserve the attention that you're getting. She ain't even all that. I made sure I paid a lot of money to get my hair and nails done, and she ain't even got none of that on, and she's getting more attention than me. The same way people get upset when people are laughing at jokes that they don't find funny. They feel left out. When people don't understand your beauty or understand why people love you the way they do, especially when you don't have a certain thing that they put on a pedestal, they feel rejected in some type of way because they don't feel as if they're in on the joke. So how exactly do you overcome that mindset? But don't feel bad. Just know that if you deal with this, you just don't know how to process those emotions the correct way. Because most people really aren't taught. 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. You can tell how much love you have for yourself and another person when you can hear their accomplishments or a compliment towards that person and not feel some type of way. Because if you're not really able to handle a compliment that your friend is getting in front of you, even though sometimes it might be awkward, because I've heard a lot of people say, like, after I get a compliment, what about me? Like I said, it goes two ways. You could get upset at the compliment that your friend got because you don't feel as if she deserves it, and then in turn start to belittle her, all the while trying to imitate her to get what it is that she has. Or you could feel as if, dang, she deserves it, but what about me? What's wrong with me? The way to get over insecurity and comparison is to change your mindset when it comes to love. Because if you don't feel like you're deserving of love at all times, you're going to feel the same way about other people. You're going to feel as if a certain person doesn't deserve love because they look a certain way, or that they deserve more, and then you'll start treating them wrong. So change the way you look at love.